always bouncing you guys off of stuff. I'm gonna break this thing. Man, I need a haircut. I gotta do something about this. I look like crap. On the edge of your seat right now going, what is he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Good morning. Yeah, it's still morning. For a timestamp, it is 11:36. It's Saturday, January 24th. It is a bone-chilling 12 degrees. I think the feels like is -3. Yeah, I got it right there. We are in preparation for the big storm that's coming tomorrow, just like everybody else. We're moving some stuff around today. I got my dump trailer on the back. I was at my house. That's where I put some of my firewood, and just want to get it out of there so everything's cleared out for the storm. Yeah, we're gonna unhook that, and then we're gonna be back on the road. I don't know if you guys have seen my dump trailer. I bought this, like, I don't know, maybe a couple of years ago before I had the 6-wheeler. It's really nice for when I do brush and when I have my firewood and stuff, but a lot of the time it just sits. It's still in like really good shape. So yeah, we're gonna unhook it. Got everything kind of lined up. Got my equipment trailer over there. Got my Mini right there. Just trying to keep everything in one spot, because who knows what's gonna happen. So I was gonna throw my grease gun. Fortunately, I have 2 grease guns, but I was gonna throw it in the cab so it can kind of warm up, so I can get some grease into my skid steer. That's where I'm heading next. But I don't know. My house spilled. It's a mess. So I'm gonna grab my other one. Thankfully, I got 2, because that thing wasn't coming in the cab. All right, just grabbed some lunch, grabbed a burger, I think grabbed a chowder. I haven't done the chowder yet because it's too hot. Place out by me that it's these 2 brothers that opened up this little convenience store, and they got some really good food. They're really good people. I try to support local anytime I can. Oh, hold on, because that's how I get all my business. I mean, I've pretty much been word of mouth. I started putting some serious money into advertising, but you know, for the first good portion of this, I was all word of mouth, and it was all locals helping me out and meet other people and try to return the favor when I can, try to keep my money as local as I can. Got a bunch of stuff done already. Top my generator off, grab fuel. I'm on my way right now. We're gonna grease the skid steer, fuel the skid steer, get that all ready to go. Hey, I missed you. Doing a little bit of filming. What are you doing?
Nice, dude. Damn, you're...
I'm trying to. It takes up a lot of time, but I'm learning how to edit it. I had you on one of the phone calls, and I have this one too. So.
Nice. Good for you.
What are you doing?
Nice to see. I am. I'm doing a last-minute dumpster pickup in hiatus.
Nice. Yeah, it probably gets super busy. Well, you've told me before, but it probably gets super busy just around this time because everybody wants to get their dumpsters out of their yards, right?
Yeah, well, a lot of guys this year just wanted them empty, so they're like, I'll just shovel it after. But he's like, we just got to keep going. So a lot of them are just picking up, dump them, and bring them back.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you keep a jump pack with you?
Battery box. The battery box in my old Mini I would always have trouble with, so I would have to jump that, but my new one has glow plugs. This skid steer has glow plugs. Knock on wood, it's never died on me, but I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying to get ready. Who knows what's gonna happen. I just want to get this one over with, get back to life. Dude, that thing's gonna be sitting forever. That thing will never move. Never.
That's gonna be yours one day.
No, I'm gonna be like, no. I'm gonna be like, someone come pick it up, give me whatever for it, and get this thing the hell out of here. Like, Dad, like, I know he hates it too. I'm just like, what are you doing, man? I don't know. You know how he is. You know how parents are. They don't listen. But I'm not even gonna try and get back home, dude. I'm just gonna shelter in place, because if the snow isn't even that bad, every Yahoo's gonna be on the road, and you're just asking to get into an accident. So I'm just gonna go there. I'm gonna go there whenever. I'm gonna shelter in place and see what happens. But they already keep downgrading it. I mean, crap, they were calling for 2 feet. Now they've already, I'm seeing like anywhere from 8 to 13 now. Like I said, other than that, it's just, I don't know if everyone's scared about the economy, but I don't know, man. A lot of people I talk to, everyone's saying they're slow, and I'm kind of in that boat. So this has been really saving my ass this winter, just to get through to spring, you know.
I'll hit you back in a little bit.
All right, Bubba. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Have a good day. Bye.
All right, bye.
We just got here. That's one of my buddies. He just got that last year, that 255. Those cabs are gorgeous, man. That's a really nice machine. We got our girl right here. Ooh, what'd they leave me? Oh, They're the best. They are the best. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, boy. If I can at least get the bucket line, I'll be a happy camper. Yeah, she cold. Let her run a little bit. I don't know. Is greasing this even gonna work? It's probably just gonna be a waste of time, but we'll see. Nice. Someone were behind me right now, they'd say, crack kills. That actually went really good. Greasing in 10-degree weather. I really would like to get a Milwaukee gun at some point. A couple of my buddies have them, and I don't know, I'm not overly impressed with the DeWalt one. I mean, but I run DeWalt, I love DeWalt, but I don't know, love, hate. So yeah, we'll be ready tomorrow night. Was it a waste of time to come here? Maybe, but whatever. Can never... Usually it's iced in the afternoon, but I don't know if I can choke down an iced coffee right now. It might have to be a hot. But that'll be a game time decision. That's a big time decision to make. That you guys, I mean, you're probably on the edge of your seat right now going, what is he gonna do? What's he gonna do? You're not funny, shut up. Large iced, pistachio, cream only. Write it down, cream only, no sugar. All right, we're on our way to our next location. We're running dangerously low on fuel, so I'm gonna stop, get fuel. That might be it for today, I don't know, I'll sign off. It's kind of boring, nothing really going on. We're just messing around, trying to catch up on some stuff, so we'll see. We'll see you later. We'll pick up back up with you tomorrow when we get into the action, because I'm sure we're going to be. Have a good rest of the day. Well, here we are, back again. Timestamp Sunday, 1:23 p.m. Already got a good amount of snow on the ground. We just got the call, we're heading in. Might do a little talking on the way there. Might do a time lapse. Who knows? I think they're saying the heavy of it's going to come at like 4 or 5 o'clock. They're saying it could be snowing 2-3 inches every hour. So, you know, we're going to keep up, do the best we can. Definitely, you know, not nerve-wracking, but feel a lot better once I get there. We start getting into it, start pushing. So I'm going to break this into 2 videos. So I'm probably going to do like a first half and then a second half, but we'll play it by ear. No, not 5 or 6 inches already, but I'd say a couple.
It's running right up to 3 or 4 in the morning, I see.
I think later than that, my boy. Money's money, man. Money is money. Yeah.
You see it, like I see.
Yeah, I know a lot of the private guys were up in the ante for the storm, offering way more money, and just because they want to get guys there, they don't. Nobody wants to be caught not being able to keep up with this.
Exactly.
The second you fall behind, you're screwed.
You're screwed, I know.
Royally screwed.
I feel like that.
I'm going like 15 miles an hour right now. Tell them that the couple storms, like DOT's been nabbing people, you know what I mean? They don't care if it's an emergency. They'll be out there nabbing guys. Be careful. I know people like that. I know people like that too. It's like, dude, just spend the money and register your vehicles. Like, is it really worth? Is it really worth all that, man? Just register your stuff. Let me let you run. Stay safe and let's touch base. Give me a call later. All right. All right. Be careful out there. All right. All right, Bubba. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye. All right. Just got on site. 2 o'clock on the dot. Let's fire these things off. Fire off my buddies too. It is a winter wonderland out here, folks. Bunker down for a few minutes, let the gear warm up. All right. We have officially started Big Storm 2026. Came up with a good game plan. Just gonna start getting it open. As you can see right out of the gate, got a big foil coming down. Light, let's hope it stays light and fluffy just like this. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something to see, boys and girls. The main thing in these situations, you always gotta watch out for other people. You know what you can do, you know what you're capable of. It's all the other people you gotta watch out for. Such is life. Just gonna come, kind of get this opened up a little bit to start. Get the windshield wiper going. get in the zone. The boys are playing at 3. I got the radio working when that happens. This is a big one to be a part of. Oh, these are the ones you leave home. You don't know when you're coming back. That's all right. Plenty of downtime in the winter, so we'll gladly take this, take the money. They hauled all the snow out of here at the dump spot, so we got a fresh dump spot for snow. You know, again, these guys are really on top of it. This is the most set up snow contract I've ever been a part of. These guys really got it handled, really got it dialed in, and it makes our jobs way easier and effortless to just come in and focus on the task at hand. Get a nice push going right up against that curb. Name of the game's keeping everything open. You can fall behind. Up with this, you will fall behind. Just gonna do what we gotta do. Keep pushing. Put our noses down to the grind and just handle business. One of my buddies who I do this with, he's in one of his 4 pickup trucks. He thinks he's about to lose his turbo, so that'll be interesting. Again, they did a really nice job with the pre-treat. I mean, I'm already getting a black top. Work our way around this little buggy thing, whatever the hell it's called. It's right in the middle of our way, but we'll work right around it. Yep. I think I'm gonna let you guys go for a little bit. Let a little of this pile up, get these cars out of here so we can really start handling business, getting this place opened up. Just on the first pass right now, it's gonna be a lot more. I'm gonna keep you guys up to date. You're not gonna miss a damn thing. Keep it contained. Don't hit the cop car, you know, the basic stuff. Already got a pretty good push going. We're gonna spin around, push it back out. It's pretty light and fluffy so far, so not nervous about traction as of now. But you know me, I like to jinx myself. So that last one, I think the total count was only 4.5 inches. I remember I said to you guys, I'm like, I don't wanna tell you an amount because I don't want to take crap for it. I was gonna guess like double that, so it always feels like a lot more than it is, but all right, we'll leave that one there. Go up. Keep the entrance clean. Oh, see, someone's coming in. It's a busy time here, so just doing what we can. Keep the public safe. That's it. Coming in with a big pass. Oh yeah. I'll clean up my windrow on the way back. Can't help but spill over in this. We're pushing a lot of material, a lot of snow. It's bound to happen. Look at them pouring in, pouring in. Coming in with a mean push. Let's go. It's gonna be a fun one. Nice thing about this one, coming in with a nice push here. Get it right up next to that other one, bang. The nice thing about this is some nights, you know, I'll be like, oh man, am I gonna sleep? I already know I ain't sleeping. I ain't gonna be going to sleep till tomorrow night. One way to look at it. Don't have to worry about sleep. I got 30 ounces of coffee right now, and I got a Red Bull for later. I try not to do the Red Bull, but you guys know sometimes we need what we need to stay awake. So I used to do this. We'd have to stay awake for days back when I worked at the municipality. So I don't know if you ever get used to it. You just got to be comfortable with that weird feeling of being exhausted. But feeling good right now. Won't hit that wall for a while. Even when I do, we're still gonna take care of business. You can tell, you can see that drift right there. We're pushing. It's gonna start piling up quick here shortly. The biggest thing to worry about actually is, you know, my wife, she works a couple days a week, so Mondays is one of the days she works. So, you know, childcare was a little tough, but fortunately we have, you know, a few of the grandparents that can kind of step up. That's what's going to happen. They're going to take my daughter tonight. So one less thing to worry about. I can just really focus on being here and the task at hand. You guys want to give me, you know, I'll give you my little, you know, sports take. And I mean, are we going to the Super Bowl or what? 617-779-7917 taking calls now. Are the Patriots going to the Super Bowl? There's no Bo Nix. Can Jarrett Stidham do it facing his old team? What happens? Oh, you're a loser. Shut the hell up. Gotta find that curb. Just go do this. Clean this up for now. Also a big pile at the end we gotta whack. Get it over to the other skid steer so he can keep running. I'm gonna switch back over to that other side since the cars are out. Be switching back and forth for a little bit. Gonna try and dip into the parking lots at some point just so I don't lose them. But oh, I just bounced you off the glass. God, I'm so bad at that. Like, I can't remember this thing's here. I'm just whacking it all the time. All right, we're dipping into the parking lots a little bit because our process of thought is, you know, you don't want to fall behind in that either. You got one shot at this, keep everything open. Not going to get perfect with it. Going to try and clean up my windrows the best I can, but just make it passable. Make sure we don't box ourselves out. I don't know if they canceled the boats for the rest of the day or what. Like I said before, I was super surprised to see them running when I got here, but I mean, it's supposed to get 30, 40 mile an hour winds, so, you know, winds and boats don't really mix, so we'll see what ends up happening. We're gonna clean up this lot, and we got 2 more we're gonna go bounce into. So, just gonna keep pushing. It's a full pass every time I'm coming in. I'm coming in with a full box every time. You guys love that lingo. Full box, full box. All right, good there. I'm gonna dip into the employee lot. I don't want to push into there. I'd rather just take the extra time, push everything out. Oh, I can sneak through there, take the shortcut. I don't have to go all the way around. Yeah, sometimes, you know, I'll definitely come back with the windrow and clean that up that way, but I don't know, I figured it's just easier to start in the back, push my way out, because I got to loop it all the way around to get it out. So this lot's usually pretty full. It's a little tight, but we got really good traction so far, so that's been huge. You'll see. Yeah, I mean, we're already showing. Gonna make this big corner, thread the needle through the gate, get it over to Corey. He's just stacking. We're gonna be at this for a while. Hey, you know what I'm doing. What do you think I'm doing? No, I'm sitting at home in bed. You guys handling business or what? I mean, that big band's gonna be here shortly, so just getting ready for that, keeping up. What's that? Dude, you ain't getting dinner anywhere. Good luck. Hope you got some Cliff Bars. That's all I can tell you. Already making a good pass. Make this corner. Oh, yeah, baby. Rabbit mode, saving the day. Get those tracks going. Gives you that extra bit of power. Kind of sucks that truck's there, because I'm gonna make such a sharp turn at the end. It would be nice if I could just go that way, but hey, what does complaining get you? Absolutely nothing. I got the game going a little bit. I shut it off when I talk to you guys though, because I know YouTube's super strict about stuff in the background, so probably put you down for a while, catch up with you when I can. Still cleaning. I think the boys are playing kind of crappy so far. It's 7-0. Still in the first quarter. We are pushing our little hearts out currently. Trying to clean up the windrows because I'm nervous. We're supposed to get that freeze with the wind chill and everything, so I'm nervous about everything freezing. So trying to clean up my windrows the best I can, but even with cleaning up the windrows, I'm just making more. So trying to stay clean, trying to stay neat, trying to do what we got to do. Plugging away at it. Something else we talked about, well, you know, we talked about growing and the future land revolution and the growth that I want to take on. I talked to you about my skid steer dilemma, and I talked to you about some other goals that I did have come springtime. And another one of those goals is getting myself into a bigger excavator. Right now, when I take on something that I have trouble handling, spin around, we'll go back out to the road, clean that up. Lost track of thought. Okay, when I take on bigger jobs now, what I do is I'll bring in one of my buddies, someone who I trust, and they'll either come in and help me, or I will, you know, I'll rent their piece of equipment, or I'll rent a piece of equipment. But I have some bigger stuff that I'm lining up for the spring that I'm starting to toy with the idea. I've always toyed with it, but like, why not get a bigger excavator? Get a 140 size, you know, have somebody move it for you. Man, look at that push. That is a push. Have somebody move it for you. Just focus on getting something like that. I was looking at a PC 138. They're a lot of money. You know, I'd like a Deere 135. They're kind of tough to come by. Again, I don't really want like a 315 Cat. I kind of want to stay away from Cat if I could. Something that's out there too is a lot of those Hyundai 140s. They're a good price. You can pick something up like that. The other thing I've been toying with is actually hiring someone. I know I got to pay big money, but I've been in talks with a few people who know how to run gear and could really speed my operation up. And if I could send him out with a laborer and I could kind of do the in-between stuff, run around and the mayor duties, as I call it, go meeting with people, keeping the work coming in, because that is a huge problem excuse me, that I ran into last summer, and I've ran into all my years previous, is I get so damn busy that I can't keep the work coming in, and I live in the moment, and it's great in the moment, but then everything comes to a screaming halt because I'm not keeping the work coming in like I need to. It's a tough balance. Being owner-operator, you do everything. And even, you know, I'm invoicing, I'm running payroll, you know, it's a lot. Keeping up with receipts, keeping up with, you know, my accountant, keeping up with my insurance. So I've been running numbers, and as long as I don't go spending, you know, a crazy amount of money, obviously if I got, you know, I'd like to get a used excavator, but I'd have to take a loan on it. You know, I don't have 100 grand kicking around, you know. I'm sure a lot of people do. I don't operate with a lot of capital. Every single ounce of what I make goes right into the business or pays back some of that debt that I started off with. And, you know, I don't know the type of growth that I want. Everybody says stay small, keep it all. That's great. That is an awesome thing to do, but at the end of the day, you know, how are you ever going to grow? I'm getting my ass kicked when I'm in my 60s, so it's a balance. It's something to think about, something I'm going to think a lot more about coming into spring. These snowstorms definitely help, you know, pay the bills and keep everything on track, and I'm really not dipping into my savings so far this winter, knock on wood, so that's been huge. Because I said, whatever I go into spring-wise, money-wise, we're going to capitalize on. So, something to think about. I messed up at the beginning of this video, and I think I recorded a little something the other day. I think I was doing widescreen, so I don't know. I fixed it for this go around though, so you guys will be able to see full screen, so bear with me on that. Still learning the camera. I mean, I'll never be done learning, especially when you learn like I do. I'm not the smartest. We have been keeping up. I just did another main pass, and it's already covered again, so just trying to keep up the best we can. Traction's still good. I mean, look at my windrows. I just pushed all that, and then you can even see it's starting to come back again, so it is a fun one. Settling in here. I think we're all kind of realizing that, you know, we're in for it. We knew we were in for it, but those weathermen, they never know. That's the problem. All right, let's bite off a bunch of this. Nice. All right, we'll get that over there. I don't want to get fancy with it. Some extra traction here. Rabbit mode to save the day. Coming in. Boom. Big push. Repeat. Go back, push, repeat. That's it. That's all it is. Look at my windrow. Pushing some serious powder. Wondering how the rest of the country's making out. I'm seeing some places, you know, like northern Louisiana was supposed to get like absolutely pummeled. They've probably never even seen snow. They have. It's only been a dusting. It's really starting to come down now. We're entering that time that the news called for a big ban, so bring it on. We'll handle it. We're handling business just fine. Push right down to him. He can make the main pass. Try not to make my piles too heavy for him. Don't want to get greedy. Don't want to get him jammed up. Don't want to jam myself up. We got the buckets too, in case it becomes too heavy and we're gonna dig something out. Start going out with the buckets. All right, I'm gonna get back to the game. I think actually it's almost halftime. I'll check in with you at halftime. Yeah, a little bit. I'm trying to record too though, so. What, did it gel up, the diesel? That's not bad then. I carry a jug. I always carry a couple of those diesel 911s because no matter what, I put in treatment. I run house, but even my mini's gelled up on me recently. So you didn't even get to run at all. It just gelled up on you right away. That sucks. They have a full-time mechanic, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, everyone's straight out. It's balls to the wall right now. Yeah, dude, you already made a little bit of money. You already made a little bit of money. Screw it. You do anything? You don't care? Truck, skid steer. Call Nick. Call Nick. You guys are tight. I'm sure he'd have something for you. You ain't shoveling, Bubba. Shoveling if the money's right. Come on. See? Yep, I'll talk to you, Bubba. Be safe. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. I just stopped to talk to the boys. We were just talking about how crazy this is. I mean, holy crap. I think they called this one right, so far at least. It was my buddy Nick who called me a little bit ago. He runs a skid steer for someone. and the machine was gelled up. So you hear me talk about diesel 911. I had a dually, a 6.0 dually, a long time ago, and I had a little cabin up in New Hampshire. I was heading up there one night when it was great. It was like 15 below, and at least it feels like it was 15 below. Anyways, I started gelling up on the side of the road, I started gelling up. I was going down the highway, and originally it's like blub, 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 blub. It literally died on me. So I took one of those diesel 911s. It was super late. No one was around. No cell phone service. No one coming for miles. And I threw some of that diesel 911 in, shook the truck the best I could. It fired right up, and it got me there. So I religiously keep a bottle of that with me, and it saved my ass. Nothing like that, but it's good. I run house in my stuff, which I've had good luck with as well. But I don't know. Sometimes I still get that gelling problem. But yeah, I mean, look, you can't even see out the windshield right now. It's coming down quick. We bought our house 5 years ago. Never had to use my generator, and I got it prepped all for this storm. I hope we don't lose power, but I think it's going to get super nutty here over the next couple of hours. Coming in with a big pass. Am I crazier to want to get bigger? You know, it ain't broke, don't fix it, they say. And I have had a really good success rate with a mini excavator and with the skid steer, but I feel like I do leave a lot of money on the table from not owning a bigger one. I don't know. This was never the goal. The goal was I was going to work for someone part-time, or work for someone part-time and then do my own thing part-time, and now it's just growing at a rapid pace, and I'm scared to grow. I'm scared to get bigger. Bigger bills, more problems can happen, bigger payroll, more money out the door, more things to go wrong. The employee pool especially is something to be wary of, because I know everybody struggles looking for help, but where I live, sewer's becoming such a big thing, and all these companies are offering these guys rate. I mean, you can be a kid coming out of high school with no experience, you don't know anything about anything, and they're gonna pay a crazy amount of money, north of 60. I don't even know what rate for a laborer is now, but it could be 70 bucks an hour to hold a shovel and stand on the side of the road, let alone the operators who are making big doughs. So why would you want to come work for someone like me? Why would you want to come work for Rinky Dink Land Revolution when you can work for one of these bigger guys making 150, a couple $100 grand a year? Coming in with another serious push. Even everything I'm going back over is, you guys, I don't know how good you can see. I don't know if I got the angle good or not, but it's literally filling up in minutes. Coming down good now. Just cleaned up that parking lot. Gonna push all my passes in. As nighttime falls, obviously visibility is gonna become a lot tougher. But we really gotta stay on our toes here. This place cleared out though, which is nice. No one's really coming in and out right now, so we can really focus on what we gotta do, make this place safe. Just keep going to town here. Ooh, that's a big one. This is a big pass. We'll give you a timestamp. It is Sunday evening, 6:10 p.m. We are trying to catch up. I don't want to say we're falling behind because we're just doing everything we can to stay alive right now. It's not literally stay alive, but with this parking lot, it's a full-time job. Me and the other skid steer, we haven't stopped, and the guy in the truck, he hasn't stopped either. He's running between another location. This is the craziest snowstorm I've ever seen. I'm 31 years old. I've been pushing snow since I was 16, call it 18, but you know, I used to shovel and stuff and ride around with someone and shovel when I was like 16, but this is by far the craziest I've ever seen. I gotta be conscious because I don't want to overload him and make his workload harder than it needs to be. So I'm trying to be strategic when I make passes and where to put it. The Patriots won. They're going to the Super Bowl again. They've never won in Denver. They did that. Super proud. Usually I will, you know, I'll go back and I'll clean my windrow and the mess I make, but right now I'm not trying to push it all back because by the time I get back there I'll get a full box. I'm just trying to keep up with it the best I can. Yep. Here's the truck making another pass. Oh no, that's a different guy. He must be on for the town. Just to give you guys an idea, coming in with another big push. I'll start the next one when I start my push. You'll see how quickly I'm filling this box. And go. Full box. Maybe 10 feet. This is crazy. It's a blast though. This is something I'll remember forever. This is crazy. This is nuts, man. Yeah, right. No, I was wondering, I'm like, you're almost gonna have to whack the driveways a bunch just to keep up with them. Yeah, but the problem is you're gonna get that freezing rain after this. So you're gonna have a tight window to get everything done, you know what I mean? Yeah, let me touch base. Yeah, I gotta run up and grab fuel. I'm running out. I'll call you in a little bit. All right, bye. I realized I never did an outro the other night, so I'm gonna break this into 2 parts. So thank you for watching part 1. Please like, please subscribe, please share. On YouTube, you can find us on TikTok at Land_Revolution. Instagram is Land_Revolution, and on Facebook at Land Revolution. All right, we'll catch you guys soon, and we'll get the other one to you as soon as possible. All right, thanks, bye.